Gaming monitors come in different shapes and sizes. Manufacturers offer multiple features and specifications, making keeping track of every update challenging. Sometimes the changes between model releases are so minor that it can be hard to notice what has been improved. Additionally, the monitor marketplace is becoming increasingly crowded with new brands entering the scene, offering both high-quality products and those that may not meet the highest technical standards. Regarding displays for sim racing, sim racers generally have three options. The first option is a single monitor setup, which provides a straightforward and immersive experience. Another option is a triple screen setup, where 3 monitors create a wider field of view, enhancing the racing experience by increasing peripheral vision. Lastly, a virtual reality or VR headset can be used, which immerses the racer in a fully interactive virtual world, providing a highly immersive and realistic racing experience. With these different options available, sim racers can choose the gaming display setup that best suits their preferences and needs. Whether it's a single monitor, triple screen setup, or a VR headset, each option offers unique advantages and considerations for an enjoyable and immersive sim racing experience. In the expansive world of gaming monitors, you're not likely to find options specifically tailored for sim racing. This is understandable considering that although sim racing has gained popularity recently, it remains a relatively niche genre. As a result, finding a suitable monitor for sim racing can be more challenging than other gaming genres. Here are 6 essential features to consider in a gaming monitor for sim racing. The first one is a minimal bezel size. Opt for a gaming monitor with a minor or ultra-thin bezel. Particularly if you plan to set up a triple monitor configuration, a smaller border ensures a seamless viewing experience across multiple screens. The second feature is to look for a monitor with low input lag and high refresh rate to ensure responsive and smooth gameplay. Lower input lag minimizes the delay between your input and the display's response, while a higher refresh rate provides a smoother motion and reduces motion blur. Next is resolution, choosing a gaming monitor with a high resolution to enjoy clear and detailed graphics. Modern GPUs can handle significant resolutions, especially for triple screen setups, allowing for a more immersive visual experience. Consider opting for a monitor with wide viewing angles to utilize your peripheral vision effectively. This is particularly important for sim racing as it lets you see braking points and other traffic without straining your eyes. Consider a gaming monitor that supports adaptive sync technology, such as G-Sync or FreeSync. This feature synchronizes the monitor's refresh rate with the GPU's output, reducing screen tearing and stuttering for a smoother, more immersive gaming experience. Some sim racers, including myself, prefer a monitor with a curved screen. The feature adds a subtle curvature to the display, enhancing peripheral vision and immersing you further into the racing experience. Considering all these essential features, you should be able to find a gaming monitor that meets your needs and overall enhances your sim racing experience to its fullest potential. The choice between curved and flat monitors doesn't significantly impact performance when it comes to sim racing. Technically speaking, with today's advanced technology, the two options have no notable differences. However, sim racers tend to lean towards curved monitors for the immersive experience they provide. Triple monitor setups with curved displays, especially those with a 1000R curvature, create a sense of being surrounded by the racing environment. Ultimately, the preference for curved monitors in sim racing is driven by the desire to either enhance the immersion and create a more encompassing racing experience. While it doesn't directly affect performance, the curved display can contribute to the overall enjoyment and engagement of the sim racer. In my opinion, for casual sim racers, a curved ultra-wide monitor offers a satisfactory experience. It provides a large immersive display that can be easier to set up than triple monitor configurations, requiring additional field of view calculations. Regarding the ultimate gaming experience, one crucial factor comes into play: the field of view, or also known as FOV. The FOV determines how much of the game world you can observe through the monitor. In sim racing, achieving an expansive FOV is essential as it aims to simulate the sensation of being behind the wheel of a real car, where your FOV spans approximately 180 degrees. This means you need a monitor that can display the entire windscreen, provide visibility of your surroundings through side windows and mirrors, and create a fully immersive environment. The ultimate goal is to be wholly engrossed in the game, with the display curving around you. In racing simulations, what's in your peripheral vision becomes just as crucial as what lies directly in front of you. To attain the ideal FOV, sim racers have a few options. One approach is to opt for a single ultra-wide or super ultra-wide monitor, which offers a wider display than standard monitors. Although ultra-wide monitors have a narrower FOV than their super ultra-wide counterparts, those with 34-inch screens still provide ample screen real estate for using the cockpit view in racing games. They allow you to see the entire windscreen and a sufficient portion of the side windows for spotting side mirrors and nearby cars. Anything smaller than 34-inch may not meet the desired requirements for a genuinely immersive sim racing experience. When choosing between single, triple screen, or ultra-wide gaming monitors for sim racing, the decision ultimately lies in your hands. However, it's worth noting that triple screen setups offer distinct advantages in enhancing immersion and situational awareness for sim racing. Triple screen monitor configurations significantly expand the visual field around sim racing, allowing for a larger viewing area. This expanded field of view contributes to a heightened sense of immersion as racers are more aware of their surroundings. With a broader display span, you can better anticipate turns, observe competitors, and assess the overall racing environment. Ultimately, the choice between single, triple screen, or ultra-wide monitors depends both on your preferences and maybe your budget, and the immersion and awareness you seek in your sim racing experience. Let's consider a scenario using a single screen setup to grasp the impact of the field of view in sim racing. With only one monitor, your FOV will be limited to what's directly in front of you, similar to the width of a car's windscreen. While perfectly drivable, racing in close quarters can feel a bit awkward and lack the total situational awareness that a sim racer might desire. Introducing two additional monitors changes the perspective significantly. The expanded setup provides a more natural viewing experience, allowing you to see the side mirrors and gain a better sense of your surroundings within the virtual car, resembling the real-life driving experience. However, it's important to note that increased immersion typically comes with a trade-off in performance. Alternatively, you could opt for an ultra-wide or super ultra-wide monitor to expand your field of view on a single screen. While these options enhance the FOV compared to traditional monitors, they still fall short of the immersion levels achieved with a triple screen setup. In summary, when considering FOV in sim racing, the choice between single, triple screen, or ultra-wide monitor setups becomes crucial. At the same time, each option has benefits. Sim racers seeking the highest levels of immersion and situational awareness often lean towards triple screen configurations or virtual reality for an unparalleled racing experience. Several technical specifications must be considered when searching for the perfect gaming monitor. One key factor is obviously screen resolution. Opting for the highest resolution supported by your PC and GPU is usually advisable. For many modern gaming setups, 1440p triples are easily manageable and provide excellent visual quality. Moreover, the popularity of 4K gaming is rising due to the decreasing prices of monitors. As a result, many buyers are transitioning to 4K resolution for enhanced clarity and detail in their gaming experiences. In addition to resolution, the refresh rate is another crucial specification. A higher refresh rate ensures smoother motion and reduces motion blur. Aim for the fastest refresh rate within your budget and compatibility with your system. Frame rate measures how many frames per second are displayed on a screen. Achieving a steady 60 FPS is generally considered the minimum for smooth gameplay when it comes to sim racing. Refresh rate measured in Hertz refers to how quickly a monitor can generate a new image. A higher refresh rate reduces visible flickering and contributes to a smoother visual experience. However, it's important to note that refresh rate is separate from frame rate, which pertains to the number of frames generated by the gaming PC per second. For optimal image quality during gameplay, it is ideal for pairing hardware capable of running a monitor with an actual 120Hz refresh rate at a frame rate of 120 frames per second. If your GPU has sufficient power, for example, a set of Samsung G7 triples running at 240Hz will provide an incredible gaming experience. However, such high refresh rates typically require high-end GPUs. Response time, which is measured in milliseconds, indicates how quickly a monitor can update a pixel from one shade of gray to another. Anything over a response time of 1 millisecond is considered disappointing for most hardcore gamers, and it's recommended to leave a response time of 5 milliseconds or higher for office use only. FreeSync AMD and G-Sync NVIDIA are popular proprietary graphics card communication protocols. These technologies allow variable refresh rates to synchronize with the frame rate of the game rendering. Checking for FreeSync or G-Sync compatibility is essential when selecting a monitor based on your particular GPU manufacturer. DisplayPort 2.1 represents the latest iteration of the DisplayPort standard, which serves as a digital display interface connecting various devices like computers, laptops, and monitors. Designed to meet the demands of modern applications, it provides ample bandwidth and supports high-resolution displays, making it an excellent choice for gaming, video editing, and professional work. But with DisplayPort 2.1, users can harness up to 80 GB per second of bandwidth, enabling impressive display capabilities. It supports stunning 8K resolution at 60 Hz with a 10-bit color depth, or 4K resolution at an astonishing 144 Hz with 10-bit color. This ensures sharp, detailed visuals that bring images to life. Additionally, DisplayPort 2.1 incorporates dynamic HDR, which allows HDR metadata to be transmitted on a frame-by-frame basis, resulting in more precise and realistic HDR imagery. Another notable feature of DisplayPort 2.1 is its support for display stream compression, or DSC. This innovative technology enables higher resolutions and refresh rates without compromising image quality, offering an optimal visual experience. Furthermore, DisplayPort 2.1 enhances multi-stream transport capabilities, enabling the connection of up to 3 displays through a single cable, streamlining connectivity and reducing clutter. A key advantage of DisplayPort 2.1 is also its backward compatibility with earlier DisplayPort versions, ensuring seamless connectivity with devices utilizing different iterations of the standard. However, it's essential to use a compatible cable to fully leverage the capabilities of DisplayPort 2.1. DisplayPort 2.1 represents a significant leap forward regarding bandwidth, image quality, and advanced features compared to its predecessors. While not all graphics cards currently support this standard, AMD has taken the lead in offering compatibility with their 7900 XT series GPUs. When it comes to selecting the ideal LCD panel for gaming and SimRacing, understanding the differences between IPS in-plane switching or VA vertical alignment and TN twisted pneumatic panels is essential. IPS panels are renowned for providing excellent color reproduction and wide viewing angles, ensuring consistent image quality even when viewed from the side. They offer superior color accuracy and consistency, making them popular among graphic designers and photographers as well. However, IPS panels traditionally had slower response times, although recent advancements have significantly improved this aspect. However, it's important to note that IPS panels are generally more expensive than TN panels. TN panels, on the other hand, are often the most affordable option and boast fast response times, making them popular among competitive gamers who prioritize speed over color accuracy. However, TNN panels have poorer color reproduction and viewing angles than IPS and VA panels. However, when viewed from an angle, the image on a TN panel may appear distorted or discolored. VA panels occupy a middle ground between IPS and TN. They offer better color reproduction, wider viewing angles than TN panels, and generally have superior contrast ratios to IPS and TN panels. However, VA panels typically have slower response times, which can result in a phenomenon known as ghosting, particularly in fast-paced games like SimRacing. Selecting the best panel technology for gaming depends on your gaming style and preferences. A TN panel with a high refresh rate and low response time may be the optimal choice if you are a professional or competitive gamer where every single millisecond counts. An IPS panel will be better if you are a casual or single-player gamer who values color accuracy and wider viewing angles. Lastly, a VA panel could provide the right balance if you fall somewhere in between and enjoy watching movies on your monitors as well. It's important to note that the technology is continuously advancing, blurring the distinctions between these panel types. For example, many high-end IPS panels now offer competitive response times and refresh rates comparable to TN panels, while some VA panels feature adequate response times for gaming. As technology evolves, it's advisable to keep abreast of the latest developments and choose a display panel that aligns with your specific gaming needs and preferences. HDR, short for High Dynamic Range, is a technology that enhances the contrast between the lightest and darkest parts of an image, resulting in a broader range of colors and brightness levels. In simple terms, HDR makes bright areas brighter, dark spots darker, and overall brings out more details, leading to a more realistic and vibrant visual experience. This technology has significant benefits for gaming as well as SimRacing, as it elevates the overall image quality. When exploring HDR in gaming monitors, it's essential to know the different HDR tiers such as HDR 400, HDR 600, HDR 1000, etc. These tiers represent certifications provided by VISA, the Video Electronics Standards Association. The number following HDR, example 400 and HDR 400, indicates the peak brightness level the display can achieve, measured in nits. A nit is a unit of measurement for brightness, equivalent to the light emitted by a single candle. For instance, an HDR 400 monitor can achieve a peak brightness of 400 nits. The higher the number, the greater the peak brightness, enhancing contrast and a broader range of colors. However, it's important to note that a higher HDR specification doesn't always guarantee a better image quality. On the other hand, the implementation of HDR in a monitor and its interaction with additional features like contrast ratio, color accuracy, and panel type also significantly impact the overall image performance. Additionally, to fully utilize HDR, you do need to enable HDR in your operating system, such as Windows, and ensure you have an HDR-compatible content. While many modern games and some sims support HDR, checking if your preferred sim racing games offer HDR support is probably advisable before investing in an HDR monitor. Considering these factors, including HDR tiers, implementation quality, content compatibility, and overall image performance, you can then make informed decisions when selecting a gaming monitor that delivers an exceptional HDR experience for your sim racing journey. Several key factors must be considered when searching for the perfect monitor for sim racing. Ideally, you'd want the highest resolution and screen size that aligns with your budget, paired with a refresh rate of at least 120 Hz, standardizing at 144 Hz, and a response time below 1 millisecond. Additionally, support for either FreeSync or G-Sync would be recommended in my opinion. However, it's crucial to ensure your hardware can handle these specifications. For example, GPUs like the NVIDIA RTX 2080 should be capable, particularly with popular titles like iRacing. However, as you venture into the 4K market, monitors with these specifications may come at a higher cost. It's important to mention that while 8K monitors are emerging in the market, their response times and refresh rates are currently relatively low. In my personal opinion, considering the split-second decisions crucial in sim racing, it would be wise to wait until the technology catches up with its lower resolution counterparts before investing in an 8K monitor. By considering these factors including resolution, screen size, refresh rate, response time, and compatibility with FreeSync or G-Sync, you can make an informed decision when selecting a gaming monitor that meets your specific needs and elevates your sim racing experience. I hope you found this video guide helpful in some way, and I wish you good luck in your search for the perfect display option for your sim racing needs. If you have any questions or feedback, please let me know in the comments section. Also be sure to hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please consider subscribing to the channel for more sim racing content. Until the next one, stay safe and enjoy your racing.